Hi everyone, this is Apisode 2.0 with our lovely alumni, Jeff. Yay! So Jeff, can you quickly just introduce yourself? What did you do when you were in Theater Rice? Like, what positions you held? Like, what troops were you in?
Yeah, I was in Rice from like '04. I took a break, came back in like '06, '07. I think I was Asprod and then I was producer, '06 to '07. Troop-wise, I did mostly like the improv troops, but then my last semester, I think I did the comedy sketch group, comedy troupe. And yeah, mostly on the comedy side. I haven't done some like the dramatic stuff.
So did you like write stuff too, or?
I guess in the comedy troupe I wrote some sketches. But yeah, mostly improv though.
Okay. Is there a reason why you kind of stuck to improv and like didn't do like the dramatic pieces?
Probably because improv required the least amount of like outside work, because I was trying to balance school and Theater Rice.
Right.
And I was like, well, improv you don't have to memorize anything or costumes or props, and it's like you just show up to rehearsal and you just do it.
Right.
So
okay.
it fit my like lifestyle, I think, at the time. Plus I liked it.
So now that you're kind of graduated from Cal and, well, you're still like a student here, but like graduate from like undergrad and like you graduate from Theater Rice, what are you doing right now?
Like with my life or like
yeah.
performance?
Well, both.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess since I graduated, I stuck around for grad school, so I'm still here on campus. But like performance-wise, in the beginning, me and some other Theater Ricers who graduated who still wanted to do improv, we formed Hobofish, which is performed in like the Bay Area and some like festivals. So that's mostly what I've been doing. And now I'm kind of diving into teaching improv at some other locations. But yeah, just still doing improv since I'm still in school here, but mostly in the city.
Okay. Wait, are you in the College of Engineering?
Yes, yes I am.
You must be very smart. Are you working on your master's or your PhD?
PhD.
So what are your favorite memories from Theater Rice?
Favorite memories? I guess the probably like my first semester was the most like life-changing, because it was like the first time I mostly did like science and mathy stuff like in high school, and then I never tried like drama or anything, and then so the first semester was like the biggest impact. So just like doing these weird games that I'd never done before, and meeting like non-engineers was super nice. So that was probably like the biggest memory. It was just like the newness of it all, and like I really liked the people. And stuff.
So you've never done theater in high school?
I did like a little bit of like, I hosted like a fashion show.
Oh.
So when we did that, we like wrote sketches, but that was about it. I didn't even know it existed, like comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so why did you want to join Theater Rice? What made you want to join?
Well, there was that fashion show. I had a really good time, and then I was like, that was like a one-time thing. I won't do it again. But then I heard about Theater Rice.
Right.
I was like, this sounds weird. What is this? And then I went to the general meeting, and I liked it. And I stuck around.
Wow. So it must have been like really, really new for you then. Just like
it was very new. It's still new. I'm still learning. I'm not really like a classically trained actor, but I like improv a lot. So yeah, it's different.
So you kind of mentioned this a little bit before, but you know, like we're in Theater Rice, but we are also students at Berkeley, and you know, Berkeley is like really hard. So do you have any advice as to how to balance out kind of like the study and like Theater Rice and like other stuff in your life that's going on?
It definitely is hard. I think I did it my first semester, like sophomore year, and then junior year I didn't do Rice at all, because I was like, I need to do some school stuff. And then senior year I came back, and then senior year since I loaded myself up junior year, and then senior year I could kind of take like a course load. So I kind of like planned ahead. So planning ahead is very important, I think, and sticking to your schedule. I know it's easier said than done, but planning ahead, there is time. You're going to have to sacrifice something, probably sleep or a social life. Eventually, Theater Rice became my social life, and so it's just, most of my friends now are from Theater Rice still. And so just balancing things out and just knowing what you like. Just as long as you're having fun and you're enjoying it.
So maybe like other than like study stuff, what do you what advice do you have for the cast? Like for example, in other words, what did you wish that you knew when you were in the cast that you didn't know that you kind of like figured out while you were in Theater Rice?
Like life-wise or like performance?
Performance.
Performance-wise?
And life, both.
I guess, just, what did I know? I guess, being like, real, I guess. Like when I was doing improv in Rice, I was trying to like, I thought it'd be fun to be like a wacky character or stuff like that. But then as I did improv more and more, I realized, well, you don't have to be wacky. In fact, normally the funniest scenes are the ones where I'm just being totally normal. And I just kind of point out something slightly weird and then everyone laughs. And so kind of that balance was pretty good. Life-wise, I guess, I don't know, I guess I learned back then as opposed to now that I think Theater Rice has taught me something in the past that I'm using now, which is like, you know, don't just focus on like studies, like you have to have something like an outlet.
Yeah.
Some creative outlet, and so Theater Rice kind of taught me that that's, as for me personally, what I enjoy. And so even today, I still try to have some sort of creative outlet, even though I'm still like working in kind of a technical field. But,
right.
You know, having some sort of outlet.
Yeah.
I think is helpful.
So you know, we ask you to come back every workshop because you know you're like a great resource for like teaching improv.
Yeah, I'm very close.
So like, what does it feel like for you to come back to see like the newer generation and be like, oh my God, like I've never like been in Theater Rice with these people before, but like
Right.
I don't know, how do you feel about that?
At first, maybe it was a little bit weird because it was like this group that I was so close with is now like changing, and I was like, you guys don't remember me anymore. Now I'm kind of used to it, but before, yeah, I was a little like, oh no, like everything I did in Rice is slowly being forgotten.
No!
But it's cool though, because like what still keeps me excited and why coming back is I like seeing kind of the new people, because like I said, my background was not theatrical. You know, I wasn't really encouraged in my family to like do that. So I like seeing other people kind of going through the same process, like people who maybe have never done it. And just kind of like seeing people kind of going through what I went through is very fun, and like showing them that, you know, like the creative arts is not a scary thing. You're not going to become a homeless person just because you like creative arts, which I think is popular in the Asian community. But,
yeah.
you know, I like seeing that and like encouraging people that it is possible to do what you want.
Okay.
Something like that.
So this is going to be our last question for the episode. So alumni would hopefully be watching this, so do you have any shout-outs to them?
Shout-outs to, yeah. Well, there's so many alumni. I don't want to leave anyone out.
Just in general.
Wow, there's so many people. I still see like Dominique and Chris and Steven.
Or you can be specific. Jim was pretty specific.
Oh, like specific people?
Yeah, Jim was pretty, or it could be.
There's so many people, like, oh man.
It's okay, we
I don't know, who have I not seen in a while? Like people in LA, like Linda, Gina, what's up guys? There's Nick Wong, who's been in like New York, and I think he was going to go to Japan. I don't know if you're still going to Japan.
Oh!
But anyways, there's so many alumni. I'm forgetting like a billion people. Like Steven and Chris Dong, we're all still here, and like the older writers like Jamie, Jade, and yeah, there's so many people. Like I'm leaving out so many
this
people.
might have been a weird question. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. But what's up, guys? I still see some of you guys. John Yoon, Brian, and all those guys, and like KT, Charles. Yeah, I don't know if you know Charles. But anyways, yeah, so many people. I'm sorry if I forgot people. This is like off the top of my head. But anyways, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Thank you so much, Jeff. And we'll see you episode 3.0. Bye. Do the bye. Bye.